The build-up to the highly anticipated fight between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez has been nothing short of explosive, with tensions boiling over even before the two men step into the ring. What was supposed to be a press conference with no trash talk quickly devolved into a heated exchange backstage, revealing just how much is at stake when two of boxing's biggest stars collide. Despite promises of respect and professionalism, Crawford and Alvarez wasted no time trading barbs. Crawford boldly declared, "Those belts are coming with me. They're coming home with me. I'm telling you, you can see it. It's going to be difficult, but I'm taking them, and there's nothing you can do about it." Alvarez fired back immediately, dismissing Crawford's bravado and warning that it would be a tough day for the American. "Look, it's going to be very difficult. He's going to be so mad that day, believe me." The press conference was marked by a back-and-forth where both fighters tried to assert their dominance verbally before doing so physically in the ring. Crawford insisted they were two true fighters, not YouTuber fighters, emphasizing the seriousness of the fight. Alvarez agreed, adding that fans want a great fight, not just talk. But the respect quickly evaporated as the two traded personal digs, each claiming they were different and better than the other. "You see, I'm different than all the other ones," Crawford insisted. "You don't know. You're nothing different." Alvarez was equally dismissive, retorting, "You don't look different. Nothing different." This verbal sparring sets the stage for a bout that has been called the fight of the century. Alvarez, stepping up from light middleweight, has been downplaying the challenge, believing he has nothing to lose. When asked about the potential damage to his record if Crawford, a two-time undisputed champion, were to beat him, Alvarez remained cool and confident. "He's not going to beat me. Don't worry about it. This fight is going to be in the history books of boxing for sure." Alvarez's confidence is built on a foundation of experience. Having made his professional debut at age 15 and securing 11 world titles over 67 fights, he believes he has more than just power. "They only focus on my power, but I have more than that," he said. He promised the fight would be one of the best in his career. Crawford, meanwhile, is no stranger to big stages. With 19 consecutive world title bouts and being a two-weight undisputed champion, he aims to become the first male three-weight undisputed champion in history. The Omaha fighter took a jab at Alvarez, saying, "I'm me against anybody. I ain't never going to say another man going with me." That's your answer right there. The fighters' styles and records offer an intriguing contrast. Crawford has an impressive knockout streak and has fought consistently at the highest level. Alvarez, though older by 3 years, has been a dominant force across multiple weight classes from 154 pounds to 175 pounds. Despite stepping up 2 weight classes, Crawford is undeterred, insisting, "I won't be running. I'm going to be doing a lot of touching." The fight, scheduled to take place at the Las Vegas Raiders Allegiant Stadium, promises to be historic not only for the athletes but for the sport of boxing itself. The venue, with its 65,000-seat capacity, will host a match that's been years in the making. Both fighters have expressed their excitement and determination to make history. The event is also significant due to its promotion. UFC President Dana White's new boxing outfit, in partnership with Saudi investors including His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, is heavily involved. Al-Sheikh, a central figure in Saudi Arabia's massive investments into professional boxing, has made it clear he expects a fight that lives up to the hype. He condemned Tom and Jerry-style fights, where boxers run from each other, demanding a smashing face and blood showdown. The press conference itself was notable for its unusual format. Al-Sheikh opened the event, sharing that he had dinner with both fighters the previous evening, where professionalism was observed. However, once cameras rolled the next day, the fighters reverted to their usual competitive edge. Al-Sheikh's presence underscores Saudi Arabia's growing influence in boxing, as the kingdom seeks to diversify its income through sports and entertainment. When asked about the fight's dynamics and whether there would be any rematch clause or weight restrictions, both fighters answered definitively, there are none. Alvarez wants Crawford at his best, with no excuses, and Crawford is ready to prove himself at super middleweight. The fighters have also addressed the challenge of fighting someone who fights very differently. Crawford emphasized that he's been fighting his whole life and won't let anyone tell him how to fight. "I won't be running. I will be doing a lot of touching," he said, signaling a tactical, aggressive approach. Canelo, despite being the smaller man in the ring historically, has proven successful at super middleweight since moving up in 2018. His victories over Gennady Golovkin, Jermall Charlo, and Jamie Munguia highlight his ability to compete and win against larger opponents. However, some experts are skeptical. Former champion Shane Mosley, who fought Alvarez in 2012, expressed doubt about Crawford's chances moving up 2 weight classes. "Canelo's got skills too," Mosley said. "I just think it's too big for Crawford. If Crawford was a mover, maybe he'd have a chance. But as a fighter who wants to fight, and that's his problem. Canelo's bigger." Despite the skepticism, Crawford remains undaunted. He sees this as his mega fight and his moment to shine. "I called out Canelo because as the last great fighter among the era that surpassed us, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Oscar de la Hoya. He got the chance to fight them, and I wasn't able to get those mega fights. This is my moment." Both fighters understand the historical weight of this bout. It's not just about belts, it's about legacy. Alvarez and Crawford are setting the stage for a showdown that could define their careers and leave a lasting mark on boxing history. As the countdown to fight night continues, fans can expect fireworks both inside and outside the ring. The tension backstage, the verbal jabs, and the clear mutual respect masked by competitive fire have all made this fight one of the most anticipated in recent memory. The fight on September 13th will be more than just a sporting event. It will be a landmark moment showcasing 2 of boxing's best, promoted under the watchful eye of powerful new players in the sports landscape. For the fighters, it's a chance to cement their legacies. For the fans, it's a chance to witness history